My other like blush powder brushes, powder brushes are quite light. So the next one is a mineral powder so the next brush we have, so the next Hi guys, welcome back, and also hello and welcome if you're new here. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. My name is Harriet, or most people call me Ham. So in today's video, I thought I'd show you my e.L.F brush haul. As you can see, they're still all in their packaging because I only ordered these the other day ago and I actually haven't opened any of them. I thought I'd save it for this video. So if you'd like to see what brushes e.L.F sell, then keep watching this video. Okay, so I really want to do a few more makeup tutorials over on my channel because a lot of you guys do comment saying that you really do love my makeup. What do I use? How do I do it? I have done a few makeup tutorial videos already, and obviously they are not the best compared to other big YouTubers that are big on all the makeup tutorials, but I thought, you know, practice makes perfect. So I thought that I would invest in some brushes just to maybe make the tutorials a bit more easier to follow along, because I do know that a lot of you guys out there don't actually like to use your fingers. You do like to use brushes. I just found that e.L.F brushes were really reasonably priced, and I actually did get a lot of these on sale. So I don't know how many I've got here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18 e.L.F brushes, and I think it comes to about £30, which is really good for like 18 brushes. So what I really love about e.L.F brushes is that they come all in their own individual little packaging, because this is really handy to keep, because if you want to go traveling, you can just keep your brush safe and clean inside its little packaging. But some of the bigger brushes actually do have their own little protective sleeve. So yeah, it comes with its own little protective sleeve, and what's really handy about it is sometimes I find when I put my brushes in my makeup bag, they end up like going like that and then losing its shape. Also, what I really love about their packaging is on the back it actually tells you what this brush is designed for, and also how you can use this brush, what other beauty products you can use this brush for, and it also has directions, obviously how to use it, and also care instructions. So that's really handy. And also these are no animal testing, it says on the back. So these are actually like all vegan, because I do believe that these are like synthetic brushes. So these are vegan friendly, and yeah, I really love that. And what I have noticed is that these brushes are so mega soft. I do actually have a Real Techniques brush hair to compare them. So I really love this brand, and I just thought I'd test to see like how like they feel. So this one is basically new, so I've only used this like once or twice. So this actually does feel a little bit more like stiffer than this one. This does feel mega soft compared to this one. So I'm really looking forward to trying these, because I do prefer a softer brush, because I find that when they're a bit more stiff and hard, they just leave like streaks on your face. Just find like your makeup does not glide on very well. So the first brush we have here is actually one of their highlighting brushes, and I actually really like this because it's not very big and it's not too small. Like, I hate the ones that are too big, because then you just put too much highlight on and I find it just looks a bit OTT. I prefer mine just to be like this. Like, you can see that I've got highlighter on, but it's just not like shining, like you can see my face from the moon. So yeah, I actually really love this size, and it feels really soft. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a go. So the next makeup brush I have here is their fan brush, and I know this is really good for contouring and also highlighting, and I have a few of these, and I feel like you can't have enough of these, because obviously you have different types of highlighting colours, and yeah, these are just really handy to have. And I actually really like this because it's not too like flat and it's not too like bristled, if that makes sense. It's just the right amount of like fan on the brush, so it's going to be really good for all your highlighting and your contours. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying that. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot through this video, and looking forward to trying that. But the next one we have is a Selfie Ready Foundation Blurring Brush. So guys, I do not like makeup brushes for foundation. I just find that they just go on too streaky, but now I felt that these are quite soft compared to the Real Techniques ones, because I do have a Real Techniques foundation brush and I really do not like it. Usually I just use a beauty blender, and I'm really looking forward to trying this. Okay, I've said it again. But I am really looking forward to trying this to see if this will actually work better, seeing as I found that these are much more softer. Will this work better than my previous foundation brushes? We'll see. And then the next brush we have here is a mineral powder brush. So I purposely bought this because I'm not very good with loose powders, and this brush is actually meant to be good for loose and compact mineral powders or any other pressed or loose powders. And I'm thinking that maybe if this is purposely for loose powders, will this work better than the other powder brush that I use for my loose powders? It's a more like a tight, stiffer brush than what I would normally use for my loose powders. My other brush that I use is more like fanned. So I'm hoping this is going to work better than obviously the one I normally use. And yeah, we'll see if this is actually really handy, because I am going to be trying these in a makeup tutorial very soon, so look out for that. And the next one we have is an ultimate blending brush. So apparently this is good for can you hear Mario? He is so snoring. So apparently these are meant to be good for building up a product. These are good for powder, liquid or mousse, foundation, bronzer and blush. So I actually bought these purposely for putting my powder on, and then I bought another one to test for foundation. Obviously I've got that foundation brush here, but I thought maybe this one might work a little bit better. We'll give them a little go each with foundation. And yeah, I actually seen a few YouTubers use like these kind of like ultimate blending brushes, and this, oh the seal won't come off, but yeah, when I've seen them use it with their foundation and they like obviously put it on in the circular motion, it seemed to apply their foundation really good. So I thought I would give this a go, and obviously yeah, I bought two of them because these are multi-purpose and it's just easy just to sometimes have a couple of the same brush. So the next one we have is a small tapered brush. So this is actually good to set powder underneath your eyes, and I do believe that's why I bought it for. You can also use it for contouring your cheeks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving this a little go with my setting powder underneath, because to be honest I don't really use my setting powder because I've never found like a really good like makeup brush or sponge to put it on with. I have been recently using the Primark sponge like unicorn horn one, and I found that seemed to work, but then I just found that a lot of the product just didn't seem to like spread over the sponge well. So this might actually go on a little bit better. So yeah, I'm going to give that a try for sure. Next we have a contouring brush. So I do have a few of these that I do use to put on like some bronzer underneath like my cheekbone, but I thought I would give this one a go just because this one might actually be good for liquid contouring. And this brush also is a little bit more smaller and a little bit more thinner than my other one. I found that my other one was just a bit too thick, so it was just giving me too much of like a streaky line. With a thin one I'll be able to apply this a little bit more better. So yeah, this is going to be really handy because I actually really do like this size. And the next brush we have is a sculpting face brush, and I do believe this is for like contouring. I'm not quite sure. Okay, this is ideal with foundation but also works with a variety of formulas including powders, liquids and creams. So I do believe I just bought this to give it a go. So I feel like this is going to be really good actually for like putting on like contour and also a blush. Because look at the shape, I don't know if you can see that, it's like a curvy shape. I just feel like that will just go like in like my cheekbone area very well. But yeah, this will be quite interesting to use with foundation also maybe. So we'll give it a go for each of them. So all the next brushes that I'm going to show you are all for your eyes. So the first one I got was a blending eye brush, and I bought two of these. And as you guys know, I'm trying to practice my blending skills because I'm not so good at blending in my eyeshadow that well. I feel like sometimes if I blend too much it will just merge all into one colour. So I thought that I would give these a little go, and it actually says on the back these are good to help set powder or liquid concealer. So these are multi-purpose kind of brushes, which is always handy. So the next brush we have is their contouring brush, and apparently this is good to sweep colours along the lash line for concentrated colour and in the corner of the eye for added depth. So this is really handy because normally when I put like the little dash of colour in the corner of my eye, I just use my finger. So maybe this might go on a bit better if I use this brush. The next one we have is a smudge brush, and this says short curved dense brush is a perfect shape shape to apply precise colour or blend colour along the lash line for a smoky look. And I have actually really wanted one of these brushes for ages, because the brushes that I use to go underneath my eye just don't seem to work that well. I just find that it just goes on a bit too like eyeliner, and I prefer it to like smudge in a little bit better. So this is what the brush looks like, and I actually feel like this is going to work really well, this shape. I actually haven't got a brush this shape, so I'm really looking forward to giving this a little go underneath my eyes. And I feel like also if you just want to do like kind of a highlight underneath your brow arch, this will be really handy for that also. The next brush we have is an eyeshadow C brush. I don't actually know what this is for, and this is why E.L.F packaging is really good, because it obviously tells you on the back what they're for. And it says C-shaped bristles create the perfect smoky look by pressing colour from the lash line up, and it basically gives you more control for blending eyeshadows. So I guess that's why it's called a C brush, because it helps with control. And yeah, this is going to be really good also, because I can use this along with my blending brush, see which one works a little bit better for me. And the next one we have is a defining eye brush, and this is designed to contour the crease of the eyelid for added colour and highlight underneath the brow bone. So that's what I said we could use that one for, which was their smudge brush, but this is apparently meant to be good for doing the highlight underneath your brow arch. And yeah, I can't wait to give that one a go. I feel like though that the actual kind of smudge brush will actually work a little bit better, I feel. But yeah, we'll give this a go though. And next we have an eye crease brush. Obviously this is to use to blend and contour colour in the crease and corners of the eye for enhanced definition. It's great for smudging shadow into the lash line for a smoky effect also. And I just love crease brushes. I just find that you can't really use your fingers to do your crease brushes, obviously will work much better than your finger. Next I just bought a few eyeshadow brushes. I feel like I should have bought a few more of these, because these are always handy to have multiples of. And it says on the back, contour bristle shape applies eyeshadow evenly and easily. So are they going to be a bit more easier than using your finger? I think they probably would be a little bit for some kind of like eyeshadow looks, but I probably will still be using my finger for a lot of my eyeshadows, just because sometimes I just do find it more comfortable and easier to use my finger. Also, what I love about the brushes is if you don't keep the packaging, it doesn't matter, because the actual brush name is on obviously the brush on the handle. So obviously this one says it's a sculpting face brush, so at least you'll know if you don't keep the packaging what the actual brush is for if you do forget. So obviously this says a E.L.F eye crease brush. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to trying all of these brushes. They feel so soft, and I just feel like they are just so cheap and affordable, but they still have really good like quality bristles. And obviously I haven't tried any of these yet, so I will be doing a makeup tutorial very soon using all of these. I'm going to try and do a makeup tutorial where I can try and use all of these brushes, so I'll be doing a full face using all of these, so keep an eye out for that video. If you did like and enjoy me showing you all of my E.L.F makeup brushes, and I hope if you were looking to invest in some of these, this maybe helped in some kind of way. Yeah, if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and also if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Bye.